do like different pockets of air, like the different sensors. So you can do like stepping stuff, different heights, different colors for the LEDs, all that sort of stuff.
So, and what's the main difference between this one where you have the slider on there versus?
Yeah, so this is actually V1. This was our first product way back 4 years ago on Kickstarter. Basically, the difference with this one and this one is this one has banks with the slider. So I'll show you here. So for instance, this bank has drums, and you can slide over. This one has samples, piano. So yeah, you have 7 different banks that you select between with the slider. And then this is like your MIDI effects knob, so CC, your notes. And then this one is actually V2. So this one we took a little bit of a different approach. We have more buttons, the 2 endless encoders that spin continuously.
So you could technically use this second encoder just like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then this one has X and Y as well. So you have your, I don't know if you can hear it. I have to turn that up. Yeah, mod wheel, different stuff with it. So, yeah. That's the main differences. This one doesn't have USB MIDI, it's only got Bluetooth. This one has both USB and Bluetooth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, so now you're so now play a 4-note chord. It's taking 8 voices down to 4, but it's doing a split at the exact same moment, so you have the binaural effect. And if you wear headphones, it's of course more present yet.
It's pretty wide sound.
But it's a very wide penetrating sound, and that's all you have to do on any preset you hear. I'm not sure why it switched sounds
Basically just doubles the
before.
voices.
Well, it halves the voices, but it don't.
So this has got kind of like a workflow, like, are you familiar with the acid rain? So I allow you to do
Yep.
That's a great workflow.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So, and then the voltage sequencer also has a built-in chromatic quantizer.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we didn't want to have it overcomplicated. That's the only buried function on this. You actually have to push these 2 buttons at the same time to engage or disengage the quantizer. Everything else is switching off the function. So, yeah.
Prices?
Let's see, the starter set that he's got over there, which comes with a clock buffer, 2 voltage sequencers, a trigger sequencer, and a sequential switch, is $700. And then these are 2, these are $150, these are $150, and this is like $60. So, yeah. So, yeah, you start with a system like this, and you can really go out there. So, when I get this matched up, basically, these are the kind of lead lines, because I can create a 16-step sequence with a sequential switch here. I'm going to have this be the trigger for that lead line, and then all the rest of these are going to be going into the hitbox and the drum modules for drums. So you can create some complex patterns that way. Sweet. Excellent. Cool, man. Everybody that I think of as a major model,
you have effects in this thing as well. Like that's chroma key, and then I can do chroma key has too much of that. Feedback. Feedback on this isn't that good.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's what we use to mix them there. And then last time we had another piece that allowed us to take all the HDMI, so this one's HDMI now, and hook it into the projectors.
Nice. So you just load up different ones on here, like in memory, and then you just swap between them?
You talking about what you see running?
Yeah.
So these are programs.
Okay.
And built in, there's like for generators. Oh, neither of these are doing generators. So if you come back to, let's just go to the gen. So this is a program running by itself. So if I can step through different ones. And then we have this node-based system. So when I, and these are all predefined, these node sets. Now I have an effect running on there, so I can just select that and like cycle through different effects. So it's going to do like those are all mirrors. That's like some glitchy thing. And so like here you see I have video. So video is coming out of camera here.
Right.
And then I'm running through a delay, so it's a multi-tap delay, and then it effects after. So yeah, and you can load other stuff on there through the SD card on these.
Right.
We have a website where you can kind of put together the program for us to test this like live coding.
Okay.
And then you put it together like that.
Sweet. And then you can just tie in LFOs and stuff to make an auto change and all that?
Yep. I
Sweet.
mean, there's built-in LFOs as well, so let's see. So I have this thing called LEM, which is LFOs, envelopes, and so you can go through here too, and you can assign these if you want as well. If you didn't want to
Nice.
use anything external. But I like using external stuff too, so that's why I put those on there.
Cool. Nice. What we got going on over here?
That is
Different
the
tones?
first module I designed with steady state faith, and that's gate storm. So out of production at the moment, but you can pick them up used on Reverb. But it's basically just a gate generator, so I can set different steps.
Sure.
And then I wanted something where, so the first four are, you can set the pattern, and then the last four are like, you can do divisions, you can do XOR, any kind of logic, random stuff on there, and really just designed to make it so that you can have, like, generate gates that are interesting.
Yeah. Cool.
Because at the time that when I released this, there wasn't these.
Yeah.
I mean, the circadian rhythm from Tip Top is really fun. And so that's another one. I think the two of them really kind of felt all the different styles that people kind of use.
Right. Cool. Thank you.
I can still talk. It's just
So it's a standalone video synthesizer. It's that white box. What? Yeah. So we've been working on it for a while, but we're shipping now. So they're available. It's built to basically like be video if you haven't done that before. Kind of like it works with your audio gear basically, whatever it is. Like Eurorack, traditional MIDI stuff, or even has like an 8-inch soundboard in the back, so even if you just have like cell phone audio or something, or a turntable. Yeah.
So basically, like you always have a sine, and then you can also have like is it one octave below?
So this knob is the blend of sine with
whatever.
These three waves, which is saw, 2x saw or square, and then this knob is a blend of whatever's happening here and the sub-frequency sine wave.
Got it.
So this is like all sub.
Right.
This is half and half.
Okay. Let me explore based on that.
Okay.
Electric plate plastic. We've tried it in the past. It doesn't last very long. Chips off, then it gets stuck in the fingernail. It's not.
This sounds totally different from anything I've possibly done about this thing.
Sign that. Step on.
But it's a single thing.
Double bent.
Good, how are you?
I brought it out because
I think it
we
makes
didn't have any outputs.
no. That is.
How's all those people have modules?
So that's
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Get a meeting right.
Yeah, just try like, this is great. But here, let me, this thing is actually alive, I'm surprised.
What's the oscillators are like yeah, that's what I mean, they love you guys. They were like, yeah, you can say something. It's been kind of like taking a lot of bands. Yeah. Point bands.
So that's what I wanted to know what you're thinking of.
So I can
These are your VCO rates up here. The middle sliders are the EQ, and then on the side are kind of like the different feedback amounts and stuff for the sampling.
Have somebody else do it. And we've had a really great response to it so far. They've been out for about a week, but we've sold out of our first production run. These are my last 2 units to sell here at Knobcon. I expect to move them within the next hour. Awesome, awesome. I'll see if I have a t-shirt left for you as well. So I didn't get to bring this one. How's it going? Excellent. Well, I feel like I've seen some of your posts on the forums, and it's always good for us when we have a new release and people are talking about it and helping each other understand it. Meta module is different enough that there's a lot of questions everybody has, and so I love that there's a lot of chatter on our forum and on my website. Okay. 4MS at 4mscompany.com. Sometimes internet's a little bit spotty in this room. In some past years, people have had to like step outside the building to do it, but I don't
It is basically new. It's really good shit. Yeah. Does it come with the expanders and all that? Yeah. All right. Exactly. That's what I like to hear. Except to find the box. Right.
There you are. And so you can take a look at this and it says VTU and the expanders. Okay, cool.
So it's taking the same notes and pattern, but it's running in at different steps.
Can you, and so right now it's looping this pattern, right?
Yeah.
Can you change it? Like, can you just change the pattern?
Since it's generative, it will select its own pattern. So when you power down and bring it back up, you can't really save or lock in that pattern it's doing because it's generative.
That's what I meant. So I can stop looping, like I can make it keep being generated.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like a Turing machine.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can go up to infinite. So right now it's doing infinite where it's not repeating a pattern, or you can just do a pattern of 2.
Is there, can you have a pattern evolve a little bit, like a Turing machine? Or
Yeah, well you can set a CD for the length. So let's say you do, let's do a 4-step. 1, 2. So there's a 4-step.
Okay.
But then if I set the length, I'm just going to use this as a, let's see, I'm going to use this as an LFO. Just going to set the clock to this. So then if I want to adjust the, yeah, so let's say I wanted to, so now this is actually changing where this position is.
Okay.
So if I took it off, there's your 4 steps.
That's super cool, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, yeah. And then if I wanted to just like alter this a little bit, and then you can always,
Oh yeah.
now you got 4 again. It's a different pattern.
Which is why everybody wants direct outputs out of this, and the reason why I don't have them is I was trying to save them. And now I've solved the heat problem, so I'm going to add direct outs back in. But I just needed to get it out after all the hype from last year.
Yeah, I think last year was like the year of mixers.
Yeah, exactly. It was us, board brain, noise engineering.
I'm like, oh my god. I have the old WMD.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, same here.
And it's coming out like a new one.
Are you Trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the shield and the keyboard. So.
Hooray! It's like everybody already has stuff.
I know.
Like I have things to get rid of.
The TRS USB, that just go from USB to TRS.
Yeah, it's basically, I probably said this better, but it's just basically the same thing as that, you know, USB MIDI dongle,
right?
Big cable-y thing, but it's a compact thing with TRS jacks instead. That's just the bare board. This one's already fully assembled. So that one's just with the PewDiePie. It's an older version of it. I've got a new one that's going to be self-contained.
Okay.
Coming at some point whenever I get it made.
Nice.
But so.
Is that in and out, or?
Yeah, so in and out.
Okay.
And just, you know, so TRS to USB, you still need a host to plug it into. So if all goes well, I may have a little standalone host thing coming. I can't say how soon because I just started laying it out.
Right.
So I don't know how long that's going to take to happen. And it's also like I'm juggling, like I got to ship these things. I got to ship things.
Yeah. You're showing off the circle one, right?
That is still in development, and the code is kind of not there yet. But let me. Bloom keeps crashing out. This is tough. It's like don't know what's going on with that guy. Just like oh okay, I'm gonna crash. I don't know why. It could be I can do something else, but I don't have a computer set up to it yet.
True. Yeah.
I should probably throw it on hotspot so I can do that. So yeah, that's going to be it's a capacitive touch controller version, not really a version, but like a sort of like the ARC.
Yeah.
So it'll
not $1 million,
but it'll speak ARC.
Yeah.
But it'll also be MIDI.
Cool.
So maybe not at the same time, but thereabouts. And it doesn't quite. It's pretty, right now the touch stuff isn't working as good as I want it to, so it's just a tester I have to sort of see what the values do. And that one's not working. Great, cool. But it can do, I showed you the list because it's stupid and it's kind of fun. So it's just a digital clock with the LEDs, but touch doesn't really do anything. So. But it looks pretty.
Yeah.
So cool. Hopefully that'll be in a month or two, but I can't. I was hoping to have more done on it before I came, but I was trying to get everything ready.
Right.
So.
Awesome. I look forward to it.
Texas, just like so. I don't know. I brought a bunch of stuff to get rid of, and hopefully,
Hopefully, yeah.
like, oh yeah, I want one of those.
It's the place to do it.
Yeah. We'll see.
Do you have the pre-mades or just the kits with you?
I have 3 of these built. I have 2 of these built. I have 2 of these built and ready to use. Because I went through and I was like, I found I had all the parts, but not fully, like, everything was disparate.
Yeah.
I had to build, kind of put it together and like order some new LEDs and get some stuff. So I was able to like put 3 of these together.
Cool.
These guys I haven't really fully released probably yet. I'm going to probably do a revision of it fairly soon, just to like clean up some of the mess that I had done previously.
Are you going to do like a version with sliders?
No, because that's 16N already exists for that.
That's true, yeah.
And I was trying to make it more small.
Yeah.
And around the same time, Tom Whitwell did a new, which is like 8 sliders and a little bit. And I'm like, well, he's already got the sliders, so I don't want to bother. This one I may either do. I might do the same thing, but I also may do an infinite pot version, so the electron pots. But that's going to be a little further along, and I haven't gotten to it.
Right.
Cool. Fun.
Yeah. Look forward to it. Thanks.
Sure.
What's special about it is that, like, because it's a linear power supply, it's going to create a lot of heat, but the back of the actual power supply, it's aluminum PCB. The back of the aluminum PCB is the back of the case, so it sinks all the heat out the back of the case, and also allows it to be like a really good heat sink.
Hey, bud. Hey, so we need a Bluetooth.
That's what I was trying to use. Yeah, I mentioned that yesterday. People were like, nobody's going to be able to hear it anyway.
We need a Bluetooth.
That's what I said.